I sewed up that sheet you wanted. Hope it works for you. There you go. Take care of yourself. I wouldn't want anything to happen to the sheet. Howdy, Ranger. I rope you reckon to stay in this here two-centaur town for a while. The soup for tonight is lobster brisk. Rover brought in a huge lobster for dinner, but Messy Tessie couldn't bear to drop the lobster alive into the boiling pot, so the cooks decided to get the lobster drunk first. Soon they were all singing Little Brown Jug, with the lobster singing harmony. While Tessie was reaching for the barrel of beer, she knocked over the flour, which soon covered everything. So they gave the lobster a bath and a group hug for being such a good sport, and turned him loose. Then they made the soup from his bath water.
You are highly fortunate to have entered into the presence of the epitome of the heroic prototype. I, Magnum Opus, have graced this guild with my magnificent presence.
Good see, Hero Man. Hero Man not talk too much.
I, Magnum Opus, permit you to speak with me. I, Magnum Opus, supreme warrior of the city-state of Nova Roma, unrivaled as a spearman, unparalleled as a shieldsman, and unsurpassed as a strategist, shall now show Silmaria how great I am. I, Magnum Opus, am here to win the rights of rulership and rule this little backwater city. They obviously need my indomitable leadership skills and matchless statesmanship. The Beast appears to be the guildmaster here. It seems that no one else wanted the job. Leaving so soon? You've hardly worked out at all. You will never become the epitome of the perfect physique as I have become.
Better day now, Hero Man here. Thorough okay until Magnum Man show up.
I, Magnum Opus, have transformed the Beast's Day from okay to a memorable event.
True, not easy forget Magnum Man. Too much hot air here.
It is warm in here. Rigorous exercise tends to produce heat.
Smells like sweat.
Sweat is a manly odor, Beast. Physical exercise cleans the body.
Water cleans body better. Work out here lots.
Mens sana in corpore sano, I, Magnum Opus, always say. You look as if you could use some exercise to build up some muscles. I am an excellent example of physical fitness.
Sad see go. Sad see Magnum Man stay.
Aloha, boy. Hey, you better watch your...
It is always a pleasure to see you. It is more of a pleasure doing business with you. I received a letter from my uncle, who is chief thief in Mordavia. He had the nerve to call me a little sneak. Little sneak indeed. Soon, I will be chief thief here, and then perhaps my uncle will respect me more.
The fat man would certainly have a fit if you were to win.
Yes, indeed. It will be very good to be his boss. I will be certain to treat him with as much respect as he has treated me. I am looking forward to this very much. I am thinking that perhaps the information in which you would be most interested is worth more than I first thought. Give me a few days, and I will know exactly what you are needing. Of course, I am taking a big risk for this. Maybe about 2,000 drachmas worth of risk, shall we say? You do not have to pay this, mind you, if you do not wish to know. You should not trust Ferrari, my friend. He is very fond of using people like you. I will be letting you know as soon as I have the information you need. Farewell.
It gotcha! There's not another thief I'd rather see than you walking right now.
I'm hurt. Are you not pleased to see me?
You can't very well walk in when you're already here, Ugarte. We're mates, all of us, ain't we? I'd not be minding a mug of grog right now, but it's a fine night.
Perhaps you could go to the Dead Parrot. We could mind the store for you while you were gone.
Aye, and set the rats to guard the cheese? Thank ye, but I'll pass on that for now. We're first mates, ain't we, Ugarte?
Oh yes, you might say we're thick as thieves.
Well, let's see. Ugarte tells me there's a gal at the Parrot with sweet on ya. She'd make a fine catch if one wanted to set anchor.
Oh yes, Navar does look forward to seeing you. She and Budar talk about you all the time.
Have a drink at the Parrot for me, and good night.
You'll need something to wet your whistle after you've watched Nawar, won't you?
Ferrari and I have a thing for one another. He's very broad-minded, and I'm very broad. Nawar knows the right moves to move a man, doesn't she? Nawar knows catching a man is like catching a fish. You've got to wriggle the bait a bit. The drink of the day is a specialty from Shapir. It's gin and tonic. One sip and you'll dream of Ginny. You should tell Nawar you liked watching her dance. She'll be pleased you liked what you saw.
What's the word, lovebird? Shall we wing it before we take a turn for the worst? This chick's crowing bold, so when do we flock together? I'd love to cock-a-doodle-do it with you. The soup for tonight is lobster brisk. Rover brought in a huge lobster for dinner, but Messy Tessie couldn't bear to drop the lobster alive into the boiling pot, so the cooks decided to get the lobster drunk first. Soon they were all singing Little Brown Jug, with the lobster singing harmony. While Tessie was reaching for the barrel of beer, she knocked over the flour, which soon covered everything. So they gave the lobster a bath and a group hug for being such a good sport, and turned him loose. Then they made the soup from his bath water.